The entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up.
Mustang football highlights.
Single back formation. Coffrey under center. He hands the ball off to the single back, and he's met in the backfield and driven backwards by three Mustangs, led by number 3, Parker Spiegel.
Tackled by number 3, Parker Spiegel.
St. Francis in shotgun. Coffrey back to pass. He's forced up in the pocket, and he's going to be drilled by number 22, Keel Hall. Mustangs in the pistol formation. Man in motion from right to left. Liam Meeker fakes the handoff. He rolls to his right, throws it down the middle. He's got a man. That's number 4, Kingston Davies, and he gets into the end zone for a 40-yard Mustangs touchdown. Phillips on to attempt the extra point. And the kick is blocked by number 85, Hunter Taylor, the 6'4" defensive lineman. Trips right, Mustangs in shotgun. Liam Meeker back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the middle. He's got a man. That's Kingston Davies. He spins out of a tackle at the 10-yard line and gets into the end zone for a 50-yard Mustangs touchdown, his second of the night.
On the touchdown reception from Liam Meeker.
4 receivers set. Coffrey back to pass. Here comes the rush by the Mustangs. That's Nuthall on the pressure, and Jackie Reach is able to take down Coffrey. Mustangs showing blitz. The handoff goes to the single back, and he's met immediately by number 43, Magnus Johnson, and he's thrown back for a loss.
Near the line of scrimmage.
Mustangs in shotgun, running back motion left. The handoff goes to the second running back. That's number 2, A.J. McBean, and he's breaking free up the middle. He picks up 27 yards and a Mustang first down. Mustangs in the pistol. Handoff goes to the single back. McBean, he gets nice blocks by Pauly and Nuthall, and he goes into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. Mustangs showing blitz. Here comes Jackie Reach, and he tackles Wilson in the backfield as he's getting the handoff.
Jackson Reach. Loss of 3 on the play. Second down and 13.
Trips right. St. Francis in shotgun. Coffrey back to pass. He completes it out to the left. That's Walker breaking free down the sideline, and he's drilled out of bounds by number 8, Liam Meeker. Trips left. St. Francis in the pistol formation. Coffrey back to pass. Here comes the rush by the Mustangs, and number 7, senior Jackie Reach takes him down for a Mustang sack.
Jackson Reach, number 7 on the sack for the Mustangs. We'll bring up
Mustangs in shotgun. The handoff goes to Kingston Davies. He gets a nice block by Ben Martin, and Davies is breaking free down the sideline. Nobody is going to catch him. He's going to go the distance for a Mustangs touchdown. 95 yards, 1 yard shy of a Costa record. his third touchdown of the night. Golden Knights in the pistol. It's a low snap. Coffrey picks it up, and he has nowhere to go as he's going to be taken down by number 5, Luke Meeker and Spiegel. Number 23, senior place kicker, Nico Talbot, on to attempt a 49-yard field goal from the right hash. Jackie Reach will snap. Shevlin will hold. The snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is up high, straight, and it is good. Trips left. Mustangs in the pistol. Handoff goes to the single back. That's McBean. He's breaking free up the middle, and he's still on his feet, and he's going to pick up 35 yards and a Mustang first down. Mustangs in the I formation, man in motion from left to right. Handoff goes to the tailback, A.J. McBean, and he gets into the end zone for his second Mustangs touchdown of the night. Golden Knights in shotgun. It's a low snap. Coffrey takes it up the middle, and he's going to be drilled in the backfield by Joaquin Wagner Boggess. San Francis in shotgun. Coffrey throws it out to the left, and that ball is going to be intercepted by Kingston Davies, and he's going to get into the end zone for yet another Mustangs touchdown, his fourth of the night.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior quarterback and defensive back Liam Meeker. Liam, Mustangs dominated the Golden Knights tonight. Can you talk about tonight's contest?
I think we just came out with a lot of energy. We got a pretty strong group this year. We got a lot of leaders on defense and offense, a lot of older guys. I think coaching all week was great. We schemed this up really well. But I think we'll celebrate this tonight, but I think our main focus is going into these next few weeks. We'll have some tougher opponents. But I think the O-line did a great job. I think, hey, yes, sir. Let's go Mustangs! There's, very minimal pressure, and the O-line just did a great job. We have a lot of guys stepping up on the O-line, and then defensively, hopefully we get Jack Strauss back. We're praying for him, but yeah, that's all I got.
Jeremy Sadowski with junior Kingston Davies. Kingston, you had a long touchdown run and an interception for a touchdown. Can you talk about tonight's game and those two plays?
Well, I mean, I was very disciplined coming into the game. I was very confident. I knew I had an opportunity. I knew I was going to score. Our defense played great. Our offense played great. The blocks on my run, that was amazing. Just got to give it to all the guys on the line.
Jeremy Sadowski with senior Jackson Reach. Mustangs had an impressive opening game here tonight.
Yeah.
Can you talk about the defensive effort?
I'm giving credit to the Scout O. We got guys who take beatings all week. They give us everything they got in practice, and it's paying off for us.
Jeremy Sadowski with junior A.J. McBean. AJ, you're starting your third season on varsity. Impressive win for the Mustangs. Mustang offense was rolling tonight. Can you talk about tonight's contest?
Yeah, everybody did what they needed to do. It's a little different for me because I had to start on defense today, so I was a little more tired, but tried my best. I just gave full effort and did what I could. All the boys on the line did good. Liam, of course, and then Kingston, of course. We all did our job.
Mustang football highlights. Mustang football highlights.
Meeker under center, man in motion from right to left. The pitch goes to A.J. McBean. He works his way around the left-hand side, stays in bounds, picks up 25 yards, and a Mustang first down. Mustangs in shotgun, tight four-receiver set. Liam Meeker back to pass. He throws it deep down the middle, making a nice catch is Luke Meeker, and he's down to the 10-yard line. First down, Mustangs. Nico Talbot on to attempt a 21-yard field goal for the Mustangs. Reach will snap it. Shevlin will hold it. The snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is up high, straight, and it is good. Trips left. Mustangs in shotgun. Liam Meeker throws it deep down the middle. He's got a man, and into the end zone is Luke Meeker for a 28-yard Mustangs touchdown. Redondo in the pistol. Leinert back to pass. Here comes the rush by the Mustangs. The ball is loose, and it looks like the Mustangs have recovered. That's number 33, Joaquin Wagner Baguez with the fumble recovery. Turnover, Maricosta. Liam Meeker under center, single back formation for the Mustangs. Man in motion from right to left. Meeker fakes to the left, now rolls to the right. He's looking towards the sideline, and he has a man. That's number 5, Luke Meeker. Good for a Mustangs first down. Meeker under center, single back formation for the Mustangs. He fakes it to the back, now pitches it to the end around. That's Kingston Davies. He gets a great block by Reach and gets into the end zone for a 12-yard Mustangs touchdown. Seahawks in shotgun, running back motion left. Leinert back to pass. Here comes the rush by Taylor, and he's going to take him down for an 18-yard Mustang sack. Mustangs in the pistol. Meeker back to pass. He throws it deep down the sideline. He's got a man. That's Kingston Davies. He hits him in stride, and he's going to go the distance for a Mustangs touchdown. 59 yards for Maricosta. That's Kingston's 2nd of the night and 6th of the season. Redondo in the pistol, man in motion from right to left. Leinert back to pass. He has nowhere to run and nowhere to hide, and Jackie Reach is going to take him down for another Mustang sack. Trips right. Mustangs in the pistol. Liam Meeker fakes the handoff, throws it to the left. That's Luke Meeker. The ball is batted up in the air. He's able to haul it in. He's still on his feet, fighting forward, and he refuses to be taken down. 20-yard gain, first down, Mustangs. Split backs, Mustangs in shotgun. Meeker back to pass. He's got all day. He throws it deep down the left-hand side. He's got a man. That's number 10, senior Luke Leonard with a 40-yard Mustangs touchdown. Seahawks in the pistol. Leinert hands it off to the single back. Here comes the Mustang D. He has nowhere to go as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Mustangs take him down for a huge loss. Seahawks in the pistol. Leinert back to pass. He throws it deep down the right-hand side, and that ball is going to be intercepted by Davies. Davies on the return. He's still on his feet, and he is finally forced out of bounds Turnover, Mustangs. Shevlin on the punt for Maricosta. He gets off a high end over ender. That takes a Mustang roll. It's still going towards the goal line, and Jackie Reach, the long snapper, dives and keeps it in play at the Redondo 1 yard line. Seahawks on their own 1 yard line. The handoff goes to the single back, and he's going to be stopped by Merriman and several other Mustangs for a short loss just outside of the goal line. Seahawks in a tight pistol formation. Leinert hands it off to the single back, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield for a loss by Vincent Martinez.
It's Jeremy Sadowski with senior Luke Leonard. Luke, you had a big touchdown catch there. Mustang offense and defense is rolling. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's game?
I mean, we couldn't have done it if we weren't a team. You know, we had our O-line putting in the work. We had our defense keeping them from scoring. And with that touchdown, my quarterback put his faith in me, and that's all I needed.
It's Jeremy Sadowski with senior Magnus Johnson. Magnus, Mustang defense is dominating this season. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's contest?
I think it shows we held our own. After the win week 1, we were kind of high on our horses, but we really had to lock in on practice. So I think it shows we shut them out. This defense is like pretty top tier, and I think this will keep happening from games to come. And I'm excited. This is just the beginning.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior Joaquin Wagner Vargas. Joaquin, Mustang offense and defense is rolling. Tonight you filled in a little bit on offense. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's contest?
After last year's close one, we just knew that we had to come out firing, do everything right, everything we were supposed to do, and we did. We came out, we executed in it, and it showed on the scoreboard. It was a great team win. We still have to look forward to next week.
Yeah, you mentioned last year. Next week, you get a chance at a little bit of revenge from last year.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on next week's contest?
There's definitely a little bit of animosity just because they ended our season last year, but we're going to come and we're going to come ready.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior Luke Meeker. Luke, Mustangs are rolling this year. You had another big game on both offense and defense. Nice catch there near the end. It couldn't take you down. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's contest?
Yeah, I mean, it was just a great game. Shout out to the Scout O and Scout D. All those guys on those teams, man, they really clutch up for us. And with AJ sadly going out in the first quarter, we had our leaders. We had Joaquin and Keel step up and play running back. That was really awesome to see tonight. And getting Luke Leonard that blur, that was amazing. Kingston with 2 touchdowns. We need to get the anomaly the ball more, but it was such a good game. So fun.
Next week, you have La Habra. We know what happened last year versus La Habra. What's your thoughts about next week?
I mean, it's hard to not make it personal, but we got to try to not make it personal, and just it's business for us at the end of the day. We're trying to go 10-0, and they're just in our way. They're an obstacle, so we got to move past that. Yeah, treat it like every other game.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with junior Kingston Davies. Another big game for you on offense and defense. Another interception. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's contest?
I mean, we knew it was going to be hard coming into it. We were prepared. We felt really good. I mean, the O-line played great. I mean, I had to go in when AJ got hurt, so that kind of set us back a little bit, AJ's injury. But, I mean, we came out, we balled. I think we played really well, and we're getting ready for next week.
Mustang football highlights. Mustang football highlights.
5 receiver set, trips to the right, man in motion from left to right. Meeker fakes the handoff to the man in motion. He's going to take it himself around the left-hand side. He gets a nice block by Luke Leonard, and Liam Meeker's going to go the distance for a 56-yard Mustangs touchdown. Highlanders in shotgun. Mitchell back to pass. Here comes the rush by the Mustangs. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to be thrown down by Strossnider. Labra in shotgun. Mitchell rolls out to his left. He's looking towards the sideline. He throws it. The ball is tipped, and it might have been caught, and it was caught by number 1, Barrett Ryan. Let's wait for the call on the field, and it is going to be interception, turnover, Mustangs. Split back formation for the Mustangs. Meeker back to pass. He throws it towards the left-hand sideline, completes it to Leonard. He cuts it back towards the middle of the field and is able to pick up 15 yards and a Mustang first down. Mustangs in the pistol. Meeker hands the ball off to Hall. He gets a great block by center Will Daniel, and Keel Hall goes into the end zone untouched for a Mustangs touchdown. Trips right. Mitchell back to pass. He's looking downfield. No one is open. He's going to scramble and try and take off, but he's going nowhere as number 5, Luke Meeker, throws him down. Trips left. Mustangs in shotgun. Meeker back to pass. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to take it himself. He's breaking free now down the right-hand side, and he's going to pick up 25 yards and a Mustang first down. Man in motion from left to right. Meeker fakes the handoff. He gets a good block by Pauly. He stiff arms the defender at the 15, and he's going to walk into the end zone for an 11-yard Mustangs touchdown, his second of the night. This time, a very physical run by quarterback and defensive back Liam Meeker. Highlanders in the pistol. Mitchell hands it off to the single back, and he's going to be thrown down in the backfield for a loss by Joaquin Wagner Boggins. Lahabra in shotgun. Mitchell back to pass. Nice swim move by Magnus Johnson, and he finishes him off for a Mustang sack, just like a fat burger during the pre-game meal. Trips right. Mitchell back to pass. Here comes the bull rush by Spiegel. Mitchell scrambles, but he's not going to get away from Hunter Taylor, who throws him down for a Mustang sack. Mustangs in shotgun. Meeker fakes the handoff. Now he throws it out on the wide receiver. Scream to Luke Meeker. Benner with an incredible block, and Luke Meeker goes through 2 defenders on his way for a 40-yard Mustangs touchdown. Luke Meeker said, "If you could stiff arm a defender, Liam, so can I." And both of them end up in the end zone for the Mustangs. Strossnider's set to kick off for the Mustangs. It's a high end over-ender that's fielded at the 10 by Lahabra, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks by number 22, Keel Hall. Trips left. Mustangs in shotgun. Liam Meeker back to pass. He throws it over the middle. He's got his man Luke Meeker, who breaks a tackle. Now he's breaking free down the right-hand side. He stays in bounds. He picks up 5 additional yards for a 62-yard gain. First down, Mustangs. 4th down and goal. The Mustangs shift from left to right. Meeker under center. He fakes the handoff. He pitches it to the end around. That's Kingston Davies. It gets a great block by Hunter Taylor and another block by Benner. And Davies gets into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. That's his 7th touchdown this season, and the Mustangs extend their lead over the Highlanders. Le Havre will attempt a 2-point conversion to tie. Mitchell rolls to his right. He throws it towards the end zone, and that ball is going to be intercepted. That's number 4, Kingston Davies, with a game-sealing interception. That's his 3rd interception this season, and the Mustangs are going to go undefeated to start the 2025 campaign 3-0.
Jeremy Sadowski with head coach Don Morrow. Coach Morrow, great victory tonight. Good start for the Mustangs. Can I get your thought on this start and this game?
Yeah, it is a great start. We're really happy for the guys that way. And then these guys are a great program. They've had so much success over the years, and to come down to their beautiful stadium and just play hard for 4 quarters like that, great high school game. Couldn't be prouder of the guys.
Clutch performance in that 4th quarter.
Yep.
Meeker, incredible. Just incredible.
Incredible, and things didn't go our way in the 3rd quarter, and so I was very anxious to see what we had left in the tank. Would we go away? Would we hang in there? Would we keep fighting? And they definitely kept fighting. So very proud of the group.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior Liam Meeker. Liam, incredible victory tonight. Great job there all around. I mean, that last drive was amazing. Can I get your thoughts on this performance tonight?
I mean, this was really our first test as a team, and I think the guys really stood up for all the work that we put in. It really showed tonight. Man, just shout out to the O-line. Every week, I love those guys, man. Those are my guys. It's just a brotherhood that we have here at Costa, and we spent a long time building it, and I think it's starting to come through in these tough games. And defense, man, hell of a job. Offense, great play calling. Great job by the skill positions, and all glory to God.
Jeremy Sadowski with senior Jackie Reach. Jackie, Mustangs pulled off one for the ages tonight. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's contest?
I mean, it was a battle. We're going into the game. We predicted we were going to have maybe like 41, and just we knew our offense was going to be there. We wanted to hold them tight. We haven't let up more than 6 to 7 points the whole year. So struggled a little bit defensively first half, but second half we brought it together.
Jeremy Sadowski with senior Will Daniel. Will, the Mustang offense was on fire tonight. Liam had a huge game on the ground. The offensive line has come through all season, and when it needed you the most, you guys pulled off this victory. Can I get your thoughts on the line play and the Mustangs going forward?
Yeah, I feel like the line just went out there and did their job, and we conquered the line of scrimmage, and we established it, and we pushed them off the ball, and overall it was a great game for the O-line.
Jeremy Sadowski with junior Hunter Taylor. Hunter, Mustangs pulled off a great one tonight. I've seen a lot of these, and this one, it's right up there, especially avenging the loss from last season. Can you give me your thoughts on tonight's defensive performance when it mattered the most?
I thought it was great. This week also we faced a great quarterback. Number one, I heard he has some big-time offers and really collapsed the defense again. They got us a little bit in the pass game, but I feel like we're shutting them down at the end, and we really found our rhythm.
Jeremy Sadowski with junior Kingston Davies. Kingston, another great game by this Mustang team. You came through in the 4th quarter on offense, and then on defense on that 2-point conversion. Can you talk about those 2 key plays in the 4th quarter?
On the chicken play, on the jet sweep behind the quarterback, it was open. I saw the lane. I had lead blockers, Jackie, Hunter. And on the pick, I saw the guy running out. I kind of hesitated to go get him, and then I just stayed back. He threw it to me, and it was all mine.
Jeremy Sadowski with senior Magnus Johnson. Magnus, Mustangs came up huge tonight. That 4th quarter was something special. Can I get your thoughts on the performance of the offense and the defense?
I'm gonna start off with the offense. Those boys put in the work. Liam's playing both ways. We had some starters out, but they're dogs out there. That whole line's hungry. That they're going to Fatburger before the games, and they're bringing that mentality onto the field. But now the defense, we started out kind of slow, worked our way up in the 2nd quarter. We kind of stopped them on everything. Boys are getting sacks.
You know, my boy Hunter's on the edge. Like, he's like that dog at hunting season. You know, he's trying to get after it. Like, he's drooling at the mouth. Like, he's full, like, head. And, like, I think that our D-line's locked down, and it shows, like, defense wins championships at the end. You know, stopping that two-point conversion. Like, everyone was, like, buying hard on that mouth guard and, you know, playing hard. It was a good game.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with Luke Meeker. Luke, Mustangs came up huge that fourth quarter. You had a couple huge plays. That one catch that set up that winning touchdown. Can you talk about the performance tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I got 5 names. I got Will Rusnick, then we got Ben, then we got Will Daniel, then we got Nico Pauly, then we got Sean. Those guys are the beasts for us up front. I mean, they're really everything for us. I'm sure Liam talked about them, but those are the guys. And then again, got to shout out Scout O and Scout D, clutching up every week. I mean, this is just what we practice for. I mean, I said we wouldn't make it personal. We didn't treat it like every other game and just came out here and won. That's what we're going to keep doing for 10 weeks. Yeah.
Mustang football highlights. Mustang football highlights.
Stallions in the pistol. Her hands off to Ayala, and he's going to be stopped immediately for no gain by Keel Hall. Mustangs in shotgun. Liam Meeker back to pass. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to take it himself. He's breaking free down the right-hand side. He gets a great block there downfield by Kingston Davies, and Liam Meeker's going to go the distance for a 65-yard Mustangs touchdown. San Juan Hills in the pistol. The handoff goes to Ayala, and he's going to be met in the backfield and thrown down for a loss by Hunter Taylor. Stallions in the pistol, man in motion from right to left. The handoff goes to the single back, and he's met at the line of scrimmage and thrown back by Luke Meeker and Jackie Reach. Mustangs in shotgun. Man in motion into a split back formation. The handoff goes to McBean. He works his way to the right-hand side. Gets a great block by Pauly. Now AJ cuts it back to the left. Picks up 15 yards and a Mustang first down. 3rd down and 10. Trips to the right. Liam Meeker back to pass. He steps up in the pocket. He sees a gap down the middle. He makes a nice move, and he picks up 15 yards and a Mustang first down. Trips right. Mustangs in shotgun. Liam Meeker back to pass. He throws it over the middle. He's got a man. That's Luke Meeker, and he's down to the 13-yard line. 24-yard gain. First down, Mustangs. Mustangs in the I formation. Stallions showing blitz. The handoff goes to the tailback, McBean. He follows Pauly and Wagner Bogues into the end zone for a 1-yard Mustangs touchdown. Nico Talbot set to kick off for the Mustangs. It's a line drive kick that takes a single bounce, and it hits the pylon for a touchback. You don't get much more accurate than that, fans. Shevin in punt formation for the Mustangs. He gets off a booming high-end over-ender that's fielded on the run, and he's tackled immediately by long snapper Jackie Reach. Donahue on to attempt a 48-yard field goal for San Juan Hills. The snap is good, and the kick is blocked. That's Jack Strohmeyer on the block, and he also fields it on one hop, and he's going down the sideline and finally taken out of bounds. inside the Stallions' 20-yard line. First down, Mustangs. Huge turnover for the Maricosta special teams. Mustangs in shotgun. Meeker fakes the handoff. He rolls to the right. He's got his big tight end coming across the field. That's Jackie Reach, and he's going to get into the end zone for a 10-yard Mustangs touchdown. Stallions in shotgun. Herr fakes the handoff. He throws it out to the right, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield for a loss by Liam Meeker. Trips left. Mustangs in shotgun. The handoff goes to McBean. He gets a good block by Martin, and he's going to pick up 17 yards and a Mustang first down. 4-receiver set. Mustangs in shotgun. The handoff goes to McBean. He gets a great block by Rusnak. He's still on his feet, spinning through the defense, and he picks up 17 yards and a Mustang first down. Trips right. Mustangs in shotgun. Liam Meeker fakes the handoff. Now he throws it over the middle. He's got Luke Meeker, and Luke is able to get past the defender. He's still fighting for yardage, picking up 31 yards. First and goal, Mustangs. Mustangs in shotgun. The handoff goes to McBean. He makes a nice cut back to the right and gets into the end zone for a 5-yard Mustangs touchdown. His second of the night. Trips right. Mustangs in shotgun. Meeker back to pass. He scrambles to the right. He's directing traffic downfield. Now he finds Benner along the sideline for a 10-yard gain. 4th down and 10, 5-receiver set. Liam Meeker back to pass. He throws it over the middle, and making an incredible catch is Luke Meeker. Good for a Mustang first down.
Jeremy Sadowski with senior lineman Ben Martin. Ben, Mustangs battled hard against a very tough opponent, coming back late in this game, but just coming up short. Can you talk about tonight's game and how this will help the Mustangs going forward?
Yeah, I mean, we knew coming into this game that they were going to be a tough opponent, and we definitely had a challenge last week with La Habra, but we pulled through, and we knew they were going to fight hard, and we knew we were going to bring it. So we expected it. They brought it. We brought it. It was really a battle all night.
Next week is Villa Park, another tough Orange County opponent. What's your thoughts on them?
Villa Park, they're a good school. We love to play them. They're always fun to play, but we're going to come off this loss stronger. We're going to build it all week during practice, and next game we're coming for you.
Jeremy Sadowski with senior Keel Hall. Mustangs battled all night long versus San Juan Hills. Came up a little short on the scoreboard, but you guys never gave up. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's contest and how it'll help you guys moving forward?
I think we battled really hard. We played a great game throughout the whole time. I mean, the fight that these guys have, it's incredible. I'm super excited about our season going forward.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior Liam Meeker. Liam, Mustangs battled all night long. This was a very tough opponent, and you guys never gave up. What are you going to take from this contest moving forward?
I think we didn't execute offensively. Let up a few plays on defense, but I still think the O-line just played great. They've been playing their tails off all year. I made a few mistakes. That's definitely on me, but I think we're going to get that one out the window and focus on next week, Villa Park. That's going to be a big game, and that's what we're focused on from here on out.
Mustang football highlights. Mustang football highlights.
Mustangs in the pistol, motion left. Meeker takes the snap, he fakes the handoff, he rolls to the right, throws it towards the sideline. That's Luke Meeker on the reception. A nice stiff arm and 13 yards for a Mustang first down. Villa Park in shotgun. Legata back to pass. He swings it out to the running back in the flat. He's met immediately by Liam Meeker, and the ball is loose. It's grabbed out of the air by Magnus Johnson. Huge turnover for the Mustangs. Nico Talbot's on to attempt a 27-yard field goal. Reach to snap. Shevin holds it. And Talbot kicks it through the uprights, and it is good, and the Mustangs lead the Spartans 3-0. Spartans in shotgun, man in motion from left to right. Legata back to pass. Here comes the rush by the Mustangs, and number 33, Joaquin Wagner Baguez, throws him down for a Mustang sack. Mustangs in shotgun. Meeker takes the snap. He fakes the handoff. He throws it deep down the left-hand side and somehow is able to complete it to number 10, Luke Leonard, for an incredible Mustangs touchdown. That catch will make former Mustangs receivers Jim Leonard and Reese Leonard proud. Trips left, Mustangs in shotgun. The handoff goes to AJ McBean. He works his way around the right-hand side. He somehow stays in bounds. He gets a great block by Benner downfield and goes the distance for a 33-yard Mustangs touchdown. Spartans in the pistol. Legata fakes the handoff. He's going to take it himself, and he's taken down hard by number 22, Keel Hall. Villa Park in the pistol formation. The handoff goes to Collins. Here comes the rush by the Mustangs, and there's no escape from Joaquin Wagner Baguez and Yarborough. Liam Meeker under center, man in motion from left to right. The pitch goes back to McBean. It's a reverse to Davies. It's a flea flicker to Meeker, who finds Jackie Reach down the right-hand sideline. Good for 32 yards and a Mustangs first down. Mustangs in shotgun, man in motion from left to right. Liam Meeker fakes the handoff. He has great protection, and he throws it down the middle for a 29-yard Meeker to Meeker Mustangs touchdown. Talbot set to kick off for the Mustangs. It's a high end-over-ender, fielded and dropped, now picked up by Collins, and he is drilled by number 17, senior Josh Delgado. He got him.
Listen, give it up for that special teams play. That's two big hits by Delgado tonight coming down there on the wing.
Spartans in shotgun. Legata back to pass. He's forced out of the pocket. He throws it down towards the sideline, and somehow Barrett Ryan is able to knock that one down. Meeker under center, man in motion from left to right. He fakes the handoff. He rolls to his left, throws it towards the sideline, and completes it to Hunter Taylor. Good for a 12-yard Mustangs touchdown. Meeker's third touchdown pass of the night. Spartans in a 3-back pistol formation. Legata back to pass. Here comes the rush by the Mustangs. He throws it deep down the field, and that ball is intercepted. That's Liam Meeker for the Mustangs, and he returns it 20 yards for a huge Mustang turnover. Trips left. Mustangs in shotgun. Meeker back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the right-hand side. He's got a man. That's Barrett Ryan. He's somehow able to haul it in for a 40-yard gain. First and goal, Mustangs. Villa Park in shotgun, man in motion from right to left. Legata fakes the handoff. He's going to take it himself. He's caught in the backfield by Benner, and he's finished off by a herd of Mustangs. 5 receivers set. Legata back to pass. Here comes the rush by the Mustangs, and he's going to be taken down for a huge sack by Luke Meeker and Joaquin Wagner Baguez. Nico Talbot on to attempt a 26-yard field goal for the Mustangs. The snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is up high, straight, and it is good for Talbot's second of the night. Shevin in punt formation for the Mustangs. He gets off a high end over-ender, and the ball is loose, and it looks like the Mustangs have recovered. That's number 7, long snapper, Jackie the Rock Reach, and that will seal this victory for the Mustangs.
Jeremy Sadowski with senior Barrett Ryan. Barrett, you had a big game on both sides of the ball. You had that interception, that huge catch late in the game there. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's contest and finishing up non-league play?
Yeah, of course. It's huge going 4-1. Shout out John Pork. He really helped us get through this. My boy AJ McBean, he's had a rough couple injuries, and he's back from it. Liam Meeker, our quarterback, he's been balling out ever since he came here from Loyola. Really happy about that. My boy Magnus Johnson, right behind me, right here. He's the truth. I'm very excited going to league play. It'll be a very fun. Hopefully we go 5-0. D1, baby. Let's go.
Jeremy Sadowski was senior punter Jackson Shevin. Jackson, special teams came up huge tonight for the Mustangs. Sealed it with that muff fumble recovery on that last punt. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's contest and going into Bay League?
Yeah, we played a great game overall. We had a little bumps, but we did good. And we really try on special teams every day at practice. We do either a kickoff, kick return, punt return, PAT. So we really take our special team serious, and it obviously shows in the game. So it was overall a great game, but we got to do a little better.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior Luke Leonard. Luke, you had an amazing touchdown catch there. I can't wait to look at the film. I don't know how you pulled that one in. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's game and going into Bay League play next week?
With our game, we came out hard. We came out scoring our second half. We let it up a little bit, but we got back on the horse, scored some touchdowns. But going into the actual season, we got teams that we have to go. We're 0-0 right now. Trying to make a name for ourselves, go to playoffs, go strong, go all the way.
Sadowski with senior place kicker Nico Talbot. Nico, Mustang special teams came up huge tonight. You've had a tremendous season this whole year. You started off with that 49-yarder at St. Francis, and then a couple tonight. Can you talk about tonight's special teams play and going into Bay League?
I think it just comes down to the group we have. We have Jackie Reach, great long snapper. We have Shevin, holds the ball perfect every time. I just got to give a shout out to them and the work they put in. I just have prepped for this all off season. I just go back to the basics.
Jeremy Sadowski with senior Luke Meeker. Luke, another big game for the Mustangs, finishing off the non-league play in style, going 3-1 versus Orange County. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's game and moving forward in Bay League?
Yeah, obviously it was a win. A win's a win. We're happy with that. I think it was a little bit there's a lot of mistakes that were made in the second half. We can clean a lot of things up. But overall, O-line dominated again. I'll probably post about it on my Twitter again. Ruzzy, Will Rusnek, Will Daniel, Sean, Ben, Nico Pauly, those guys are beasts again and again every single week. They deserve all the praise, man. They're the reason why we won that game. And I think they're going to keep doing good. Our team's going to keep doing good. So, yeah, it was a great win.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior quarterback and defensive back Liam Meeker. Liam, Mustangs finished off the non-league play in style, taking down Villa Park, getting a little bit of revenge from last season. Mustangs going into Bay League play, you had that big interception. Team is starting to roll on all facets of the game. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's contest?
I think big effort from the team all around, from the kicking game to special teams. Josh Delgado on kickoff. I mean, just all around great effort by the guys today. You see when times get tough, how our team just comes together. Another just fantastic effort by the O linemen, man. Both Wills. We got Sean, we got Ben, and we got Nico Pauly, man. It's such a good group of guys. We have such a bond, and I'm just so proud of the guys just to come out on top tonight.
Jeremy Sadowski with senior linebacker Joaquin Wagner-Baguez. Joaquin, Mustangs came up huge again tonight on defense. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's contest and moving on into Bay League?
I thought it was a really good showing in the first half. We definitely came out. We did what we were supposed to do. There was a little bit of complacency in the third quarter. Guys came out a little slow, but once it got rolling, we came down and we did what we were supposed to do. Coming in the Bay League, you never know with the Bay League. Every team's competitive. Every team is a well-respected program, so we just have to keep working to see what's going to happen.
Mustang football highlights. Mustang football highlights.
Tonight, a lot of angles. The boys are going to be playing for injured captain number 44, Brady, the wrecking ball Nuthall.
Tight left, Mustangs in shotgun. Man in motion from left to right. The handoff goes to McBean. He gets nice blocks from Pauly and Daniel. There's a face mask there, but McBean is still going forward. First down, Mustangs. Tight right, Mustangs in shotgun. The handoff goes to McBean. He works his way around the right-hand side. He gets a good block by Yarbrough, and McBean is going to get inside the 5-yard line. First and goal, Mustangs. Tight right, split backs for the Mustangs. The handoff goes to McBean, and he follows his big pulling tackle, number 62, Ben Martin, into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown.
The one-man thundering herd running behind the Clydesdales up front. Let's hear it for that big push by that offensive line.
Wandale in the pistol formation. The handoff goes to Stevens, and he's going to be met hard and taken down for no gain by Luke Meeker. Tight pistol formation. The handoff goes to Stevens, and he's tackled in the backfield for a loss by Wagner-Baguez. Trips left. Wandale in shotgun. Galvez back to pass. He throws it deep down the left-hand side, and that ball is going to be intercepted by number 1, Barrett Ryan. Huge turnover for the Mustangs defense. Tight left, single back formation for the Mustangs. Meeker under center. Man in motion from left to right. Meeker fakes the handoff. He's back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the middle. He's got a man, and that's number 5, Luke Meeker, for a Meeker to Meeker 35-yard Mustangs touchdown.
The Meeker connection to the missile, Luke Meeker.
Full receiver set. Mustangs in shotgun. Liam Meeker back to pass. He throws it out in the flat to McBean. He gets a good block there by Benner, and McBean's going to pick up about 20 yards and a Mustang first down. Tight trips right. Mustangs in shotgun. Meeker back to pass. He throws it towards the left-hand sideline, and Luke Leonard's able to get a foot in bounds for a Mustang first down. Split backs. Mustangs in shotgun. Liam Meeker back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the right-hand side. He's got Luke Meeker, and he's still on his feet all the way down to about the 11-yard line. 44-yard gain. First down, Mustangs.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with Mustang Football Roundup. Mustang football game was canceled due to a safety concern. The Waller Stadium is currently being evacuated at this time. I'll let you know when I know. This is Jeremy Sadowski here live at Maricosta. Tonight's football game was canceled during the first quarter due to a safety concern and evacuated immediately. Traffic is finally easing up here, leaving Maricosta High School. Mustangs were leading the Lawndale Cardinals 14-0 at the time of this game being postponed. I will see you next week.
Mustang football highlights. Mustang football highlights.
Trips right. Meeker back to pass. He's got Benner on the wide receiver screen. He's got great blocks by Yarbrough and Rusnick, and Benner's going to pick up 20 yards and a Mustang first down. Mustangs in the pistol. The handoff goes to McBean. He's working his way around the right-hand side. He gets face masked and then stiff arms the defender on way to a Mustang first down. Mustangs in shotgun. Meeker fakes the handoff. He's going to take it himself around the left-hand side. He's following his big tight end, number 7, Jackie Reach, into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. The handoff goes to Wezo, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield by Wagner Boggess. Split backs. Mustangs in shotgun. Meeker fakes the handoff. It's an option play to the right. The pitch goes to Hall, and Hall works his way for 15 yards and a Mustang first down. Split back formation. Meeker back to pass. He throws it in the left flat to Keel Hall, and Keel Hall runs over a defender on way to another Mustang first down. 4 receiver set. Mustangs in shotgun. Liam Meeker back to pass. He's got great protection. He's throwing it deep down the right-hand side. He's got a man, and that's Luke Meeker for a 26-yard Meeker to Meeker Mustangs touchdown. Trips right, empty back formation, Hoeing back to pass. He throws it towards the right, and that's going to be intercepted That's Luke Meeker, and he's going to take it to the house for a pick six, 44-yard Mustangs touchdown. His second of the night. Trips right, pistol formation for the Centaurs. The handoff goes to Wazo, and he's going to be met in the backfield by 4 Mustangs led by Taylor. Culver City in the pistol formation. Mustangs showing blitz. Here comes the rush. Reach forces him up in the pocket, and Taylor finishes him off. Culver City in punt formation. It's a high snap, and that's going to go through the end zone for a Mustang safety, extending the Maricosta lead to 23-14 over the Culver City Centaurs.
Centaurs will take a free kick.
Tight trips right for the Mustangs. Meeker back to pass. He throws it towards the right-hand sideline, and Belisarian hauls it in and refuses to go down. First down, Mustangs. Centaurs in the pistol. The handoff goes to Wazo, and he's met in the backfield by 4 Mustangs. Jackie Reach knocks the ball loose, and number 85, Taylor Hunter, recovers it for a huge Mustang turnover. Mustangs in the pistol, running back motion right. The pass goes to McBean in the flats. He gets great blocks by Taylor and Reach, and AJ McBean dives into the end zone for a 10-yard Mustangs touchdown. Trips left. Culver City in shotgun. Hall moves up in tight coverage. Nice spin move there by Reach. He forces him right into the arms of Magnus Johnson for a Mustang sack. 13 seconds and counting here in the first half. Trips to the right. Liam Meeker back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the right-hand sideline. He's got a man. That's Luke Meeker, and he's going to go the distance. No time remaining on the clock for his 3rd touchdown of the night, this time from 60 yards. 4 receivers set. Hoeing back to pass. Here comes the rush by the Mustangs, and he's going to be taken down for another sack by Magnus Johnson. Culver City in shotgun. Hoeing fakes the handoff. He steps up in the pocket, but he's not going to escape the grasp of Magnus Johnson, and he throws him down for his 3rd sack of the night. Mustangs in shotgun. The handoff goes to AJ McBean. He gets a great block by Rusnak, and McBean is breaking free down the right-hand side, and he picks up 35 yards and a Mustang first down. Centaurs in the pistol. The handoff goes to Wazo, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield for a loss by Joaquin Wagner Boggess. Fitzel in that quarterback for the Mustangs. He's back to pass. He steps to the right. He's got great protection, and he finds Allen over the middle for 7 yards and a Mustang first down. Mustangs in shotgun. Fitzel hands the ball off to Javary. He gets a great block by Mazarigos, and Javary's going to pick up 20 yards and a Mustang first down. Centaurs in the pistol, running back motion left, and boom! Here comes the Mustangs with a sack. That's number 50. Who was that kid?
This is Jeremy Sadowski with sophomore guard Nico Pauly. Nico, Mustangs, big win here at Culver City, going 2-0 in Bay League. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's contest?
Really good effort by the dudes, especially Luke Meeker. He came up big a few times with the pick six and the late second quarter touchdown. So props to all the dudes. We fought through it. We fought through the struggles.
Jeremy Sadowski with sophomore guard Sean Yarbrough. Sean, Mustang offense was rolling tonight. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's contest, going 2-0 in Bay League?
It feels great. We're tied with Lusinger. We're at the top of the league. I feel like we can go all the way. But we do have some stuff to patch up. Watching the blitz, making the right calls is mostly it.
Jeremy Sadowski with junior running back AJ McBean. Good to see you back in the lineup for the Mustangs last few weeks. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's contest and going 2-0 in Bay League?
Yeah, obviously we came out hot, especially on offense. Obviously Luke had a great first half, and then they were stuck in 8 in the box, opened up our pass. They're probably a little scared from last year, from all those rushing yards, but we did well as an offense. I'm glad I got some receptions, yards, everything. Whole team did good. Defense stepped up too in the second half. But yeah, we're going to keep on running, getting ready for Inglewood.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior Luke Meeker. Luke, you had a couple real big plays there. Can you walk me through that interception for touchdown and that play to end the half?
Yeah, on the interception, I was really in the right place, right time. Me and Coach Lee worked on that all week watching film. It's really not me, it's really the D linemen on that, penetrating, getting to the quarterback. They do it every play. They worked on that play, forced to throw, so it was just amazing. It was a great opportunity and we took it. Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that offensive line play?
Oh man, yeah, they're just week after week, as I say, man, they're so good. Ruzzy, gosh, man. We got they called a holding, which was not a holding on a screen. And they were just so clean all game, man. It was crazy. Those guys are beasts every single week. So, yeah.
Next week is Inglewood at home. What's your thoughts on the Sentinels?
It's going to be a fun game. It's a home game. So it's exciting. They're always solid. They lost some guys, but that doesn't mean anything. They're always a great team, great athletes. So we're going to have to contain them, and I think our O-line's going to go out there and dominate again, and so are we. Week after week.
With senior Liam Meeker. Liam, a few years ago, you made your first start right here at Culver City. Didn't pull it off that game, nearly did. This time, you really did a good job. Mustangs all around pulling this off, going 2-0 in Bay League. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's game?
I think we definitely started off slow. A lot of things we got to correct going into film room tomorrow, but all around the effort is there every week. I think it starts off front, man, with the O-line. They work so hard every week, man. They just deserve all the praise. And of course, those playmakers tonight, my brother AJ, Luke, Colin, and Nick, they just play great. And defensively, man, our D-line, man, we've been penetrating every week, giving Luke that opportunity to get that pick. And I think we just have a special group this year, and I'm looking forward to playing Lusinger next week.
I agree with you on this being a special group. I've seen a lot of these teams through the years. That last play of the first half, I was looking at the clock, I'm thinking, they're going to just run it out. And then I see your brother just sprinting down the sideline. Can you walk me through that play?
I just tried to read that play inside to out. Had great protection up front. And he had a little bit of separation on the guy, so I tried to put it where only he could catch it. And as soon as he catch it, I had a feeling he was going to score. And yeah.
Mustang football highlights. Mustang football highlights.
Four receiver set. Mustangs in shotgun. Liam Meeker back to pass. He throws it to the left, and making a nice diving catch at the sideline is Barrett Ryan. Inglewood in shotgun. John fakes the handoff. He's forced up in the pocket, and he's going to be wrapped up by several Mustangs for a sack, led by Hunter Taylor. Mustangs showing blitz. Here comes the pressure. It's a pass in the flat to Randolph, and he's hit hard for a loss by Liam Meeker. Trips left, Mustangs in shotgun. Liam Meeker back to pass. He throws it towards the right sideline, completes it to Luke Meeker, who throws off 1, 2 defenders. He's breaking free down the sideline and throws a third defender out of bounds. First down, Mustangs. Trips right. Mustangs in the pistol, running back motion. Liam Meeker setting up the wide receiver screen to Luke Meeker. And Luke is fighting through defenders for a Mustang first down. Trips right, running back motion. Liam Meeker back to pass. He completes it to Luke Meeker. He gets a good block by Martin, then a tough, stiff arm, and Luke Meeker dives into the end zone for a 14-yard Mustangs touchdown. You don't want to be on the other side of a Meeker stiff arm. Inglewood in the pistol. The handoff goes to Welsh, and he's met at the line of scrimmage for no gain by Magnus Johnson. Trips right. Sentinels in the pistol. The handoff goes to Welsh, and again he's wrapped up by number 43, Magnus Johnson. Trips left, Mustangs in shotgun. Liam Meeker back to pass. He scrambles to the right. He's looking downfield. He throws it, and it's complete at the 20 to Luke Meeker for a 25-yard gain and a Mustangs first down. Mustangs in shotgun, man in motion from left to right. Liam Meeker's going to take it himself and follow the lead block of Joaquin Wagner Baguez into the end zone for a 6-yard Mustangs touchdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we went 24 seconds ago in the first half, that was a 4-minute drive led by the offensive line.
Mustangs in the pistol, man in motion from right to left. Liam Meeker fakes the handoff. He rolls to his right. He finds his big tight end, Jackie the Rock Reach, and he will pick up a Mustangs first down. Meeker under center, man in motion from left to right. The handoff goes to Joaquin Wagner Baguez, and he breaks through the line and will pick up a Mustang first down. Trips left, running back motion left. Meeker hits Belisarian in the flat, and he makes a nice move and will pick up 10 yards for the Mustang offense. Senior place kicker Nico Talbot on to attempt a 38-yard field goal. Reach will snap. Shevin will hold for the Mustangs. The snap is good, the hold is perfect, and the kick is up high, straight, and right down the center. Good. Inglewood in the pistol formation. Johns hands the ball off to Welsh, and he's going to be met in the backfield by a herd of Mustangs, led by Merriman. Trips right. Johns back to pass. Here comes the rush by the Mustangs, and he's going to be thrown down for a sack by Joaquin Wagner Baguez. Trips left, Mustang showing blitz. Here comes Luke Meeker. The ball's knocked up in the air, and Magnus Johnson makes an incredible diving interception over several players for a Mustang turnover.
Sadowski was senior lineman Ben Martin. Ben, Mustangs valiantly came back, but we're a little bit short on the scoreboard tonight. What are you going to take from this game and going forward next week versus Lusinger?
Yeah, it was a tough game. We really fought hard till the end, and I'm so proud of all my brothers out there. We couldn't give up. We wouldn't give up, but you did fall up short. But you know, it happens. But next week we're going to practice hard. We're going to play hard, and we're going to win.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior Barrett Ryan. Mustangs came up short tonight. Heck of a comeback there. Not giving up, going down 14 and coming back to take the lead.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on tonight's game and going forward next week versus Lusinger?
You know, I'm really not that upset about tonight's game. You know, we played our hearts out, practiced hard all week. Next week we got a hard game at Lusinger, but I think we're gonna come away with that one. We played our hearts out this week, and you know, we're only getting better. We got 8 games left. CIF championship right on the wall right there. Thank you so much.
Sadowski with senior Magnus Johnson. Magnus, the Mustang defense locked down Inglewood after that fast start that they had. You had a tremendous game. What are your thoughts on tonight's game and going forward in the rest of Bay League?
I think we played pretty good. There's a couple times we could have capitalized on stuff like broken plays and like forgetting like coverages and stuff like that. So that's stuff we really need to work on. That's stuff we could easily fix, but we're in it for the whole thing, so we should be at least proud of that. But no, I think we should have came away with that. And same thing for Bay League, the rest of Bay League. Just got to keep playing like how we do. We play to the very end, and you know, now we just got to step it up a little bit.
It's Jeremy Sadowski with senior Liam Meeker. Liam, Mustangs fought hard all night, coming back from that early deficit. Came up a little short on the scoreboard. What are you going to take from this contest going into next week with a big game at Lusinger?
I think we got to flush this game out of our system pretty quick. Some mistakes early on, like all game. That's really on me at the end of the day. I feel like I let my team down a little bit, but just the effort by this team every week. I mean, the linemen, man, they're fighting their tails off. Joaquin, man, shout out to him. He's really doing it all for us. Played running back the whole game, and middle linebacker, of course. He's just such a beast, and I think we just have such great effort every week, like I always talk about. But I think that we just gotta try and drop this, get out of our system pretty quick, and try and focus on losing it next week. That's our main focus.
Mustang football highlights. Mustang football highlights.
Lusinger in shotgun. The handoff goes to Strickland, and he's going to be thrown down for a loss by Jackie Reach. Olympians in the shotgun. Tonga takes the snap. He's going to try to work his way around the left-hand side, and he's thrown down for a loss by Joaquin Wagner Bagues. Lusinger in punt formation. The snap is back to Halla, and the kick is blocked. That's Strossnyder on the block, and Jack Strossnyder on the recovery in the end zone for a Mustang special teams touchdown. Huge play by the junior Jack Strossnyder, and the Mustangs are on the board. Tight trips right, pistol formation. Tonga fakes the handoff. He's going to take it himself, and he's swarmed by the Mustangs defense led by Hunter Taylor. Pistol formation, man in motion. The handoff goes to Strickland, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield for a loss by number 5, Luke Meeker. 4th down and 8 for the Olympians. Tonga back to pass. He throws it to the left, completes it, and he's tackled for a loss by Barrett Ryan. Turnover on downs for the Mustang defense. 4 receiver set. Mustangs in shotgun. Liam Meeker back to pass. Here comes the rush by Lusinger. Meeker steps up. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to get close to a Mustang first down. Paniagua on to attempt the extra point for the Olympians. The snap is high, and the kick is blocked. That's the second block of the night for the Mustang special teams. Trips left. Mustangs in shotgun. Single back formation. Liam Meeker back to pass. He throws it over the middle and completes it to Luke Meeker in Olympian territory. First down, Mustangs. Mustangs in shotgun. Meeker takes the snap. It's a quarterback run left, and Meeker's gonna go to the house for a Mustangs 32-yard touchdown. Trips left. Mustangs in shotgun. Liam Meeker back to pass. He's forced out of the pocket to the left. He's looking downfield, and he's going to take it himself and get out of bounds after picking up a Maricosta first down. Double tight. Shotgun formation for Maricosta. Liam Meeker back to pass. Here comes the rush by the Olympians. Meeker breaks a tackle. He's scrambling, and he's going to make something out of nothing for the Mustangs. Empty back formation. Man in motion from left to right. Tonga takes the snap, and he's going to be wrapped up and thrown for a loss by Joaquin Wagner Vargas. 3-back shotgun formation for the Olympians. Here comes the rush by the Mustangs, and Luke Meeker is going to throw him down for a Maricosta sack. Olympians in the shotgun. Tonga's going to take it on the quarterback keeper, and he's going to be taken down by Wagner Vargas. Tight shotgun formation. Tonga takes it on the quarterback keeper, and again he's brought down by Joaquin Wagner Vargas. Tonga takes it on the quarterback keeper, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down for a loss by a herd of Mustangs led by Wagner Vargas. 4 receivers set. Mustangs in shotgun. Liam Meeker back to pass. He throws it to the left to Belisarian, and he runs through a defender en route to a Mustang first down. Meeker under center. He fakes the handoff. It's a pitch back to the end around. That's Luke Leonard, and he's going to pick up enough yardage for a Mustang first down. Offset right, pistol eye formation. Tonga back to pass, and he's going to be taken down for a Mustang sack by Magnus Johnson. Offset right, pistol eye formation, man in motion. The handoff goes to Strickland, and he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield once again by Joaquin Wagner Vargas.
Jeremy Sadowski with senior Jackie Reach. Mustangs had a tough time with that losing or running attack tonight. What are your thoughts on going into Palos Verdes next week?
yeah, we got to flush it down. Tough loss tonight. That was going for Bay League chip, but the black and red always hated those guys, so we're going to bring it.
Jeremy Sadowski with senior Joaquin Wagner Baguez. Joaquin, tough loss for the Mustangs tonight. Big game for the Mustangs next week versus PV. Can I get your thoughts on the Sea Kings?
We really just have to keep looking forward. There's a couple things that we didn't do today or last week that we've really prided ourselves on doing. So next week we just expect to return to form and a tough matchup, but we should get it done.
Jeremy Sadowski with junior Jack Straw-Snyder. He had that big block, recovery for the Mustang touchdown. Tough loss for the Mustangs tonight. You got PV, big Bay League game next week to finish off Bay League play. What's your thoughts on this contest and moving forward?
It was definitely a great effort by the guys. I love our effort. I couldn't have done it without my team. Everyone put their hearts into it, so I just hope we can keep the same level of effort next week and BPV. So that's our goal. Just got to focus on the next week.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior Liam Meeker. Liam, tough effort tonight for you battling through and your Mustang teammates. Tough opponent here in Lusinger. We have another tough opponent next week over in versus Palos Verdes. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's game and going forward?
Yeah, just another great effort by the guys. Shout out to O-line, man. They're I just love those guys. We go to battle every week, and we have such a strong bond together. I just love those guys. We're such a team effort. I think we came out strong in the first half, couldn't really get it going in the second half, and that's on me for sure. I got to go back to the drawing board, have a look at that, but I'm looking forward to playing PV. We all are. It's going to be such a fun game, and we're super psyched for it. Just such a great effort by the defense as well. Joaquin, just the entire O-line too, and shout out to Barrett. Hopefully he recovers as well. And looking to get some guys next week for PV, and shout out to Dave Smith from Australia. Thank you.
Mustang football highlights. Mustang football highlights.
PV in the pistol. The handoff goes to Hernando, and he's going to be wrapped up and taken down by several Mustangs at the line of scrimmage, led by Luke Meeker. Mustangs in shotgun. They shift into a split backs formation. Liam Meeker back to pass. He swings it out to McBean in the flats, and McBean's going to pick up 14 yards and a Mustang first down. Trips right. Sea Kings in the pistol. Rakowski back to pass. Reach. Forces him up in the pocket, and Magnus Johnson takes him down. The ball is loose, but the officials are ruling him down. PV in the pistol. Rakowski back to pass. He has nowhere to go. He's scrambling, and he's going to be taken down for a Mustang sack by Magnus Johnson and Hunter Taylor. PV in the pistol. Mustangs showing blitz. Rakowski back to pass. He is going to be taken down for a Mustang sack by Magnus Johnson and Luke Meeker. Drogon on to attempt the extra point for the Sea Kings. The snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is blocked and recovered by Joaquin Wagner Baguez. Mustangs shift into a trips right pistol formation. Running back motion right. Liam Meeker back to pass. He's setting up a wide receiver screen. That's Luke Meeker on the reception, and he's going to pick up 20 yards. First and goal, Mustangs. Mustangs in the I formation. Liam Meeker follows his lead block from his center, Will Daniel, and he gets pushed into the end zone by Joaquin Wagner Baguez for a Mustang Mustangs. Touchdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for that Miracosta Clydesdale offensive line.
4 receivers set. The handoff goes to Gerondo, and the ball is knocked loose by Hall, and it's going to be recovered by Luke Meeker. Turnover, Mustangs.
Joaquin Wagner Bagwez results in a fumble recovered by the Mustangs.
PV in the pistol, man in motion from left to right. The handoff goes to Gerondo, and he runs into a brick wall named Joaquin Wagner Bagwez.
Number 33, Joaquin Wagner.
Sea Kings in shotgun. Rakowski's going to take it himself up the middle, and he's going to be drilled by Keel Hall.
Oh, keeper. Rakowski on the keeper. Brought down by number 22, Keel. Hitman Hall.
Dragan on to attempt the extra point. The snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is blocked again, this time by Magnus Johnson.
Point is blocked, this time by number 43, Senior.
Mustangs in shotgun, man in motion from left to right. The pass goes to the man in motion. That's Kingston Davies. He gets a nice block by Garlic Benner, and Davies picks up a Mustang first down. Trips right, pistol formation. The handoff goes to Gerondo, and there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide as he's taken down by Hall and Johnson. PV in the pistol. Rakowski rolls to his left. He's now forced back to his right, and he's going to be taken down for a Mustang sack by Joaquin Wagner Bagwez. Mustangs in a tight 3-back pistol formation. Meeker takes it himself around the right-hand side. He breaks a tackle. He cuts it back now into the field of play. He breaks another tackle. He's still on his feet and is finally brought down after picking up 45 yards and a Mustang first down. Split backs. Meeker bobbles the snap. He rolls to his right. He looks downfield. He has McBean, and McBean is rumbling all the way inside the 10. First down and goal, Mustangs. Mustangs in the I formation. Man in motion from left to right. The handoff goes to A.J. McBean, and he follows Yarbrough. And A.J., with the second effort, gets into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. Mustangs going for the 2-point conversion. Meeker under center. He fakes the handoff. He rolls to his right. He's looking towards the end zone. Now he spins it back to the left and throws it and completes it to Jackie Reach. Good for the Mustangs, 2-point conversion, and that extends Maricosta's lead to 15-12 over the Palos Verdes Sea Kings.
So with 56 seconds to go in the third quarter, the score, your Miracosta Mustangs 15, the Palos Verdes Sea Kings 12.
PV in the pistol. Mustang showing blitz. Here comes the rush by Hunter Taylor. He wraps him up, and Luke Meeker finishes him off for a short gain.
Hunter Taylor.
4 receivers set for the Sea Kings. Rakowski back to pass. Meeker forces him up in the pocket, and Hunter Taylor and Jack Strassnyder take him down for a Maricosta sack. PV in the pistol. Handoff goes to Reese, and he's going to be wrapped up and taken down by Joaquin Wagner Bagwez. PV in the pistol. The handoff goes to Hirondo. He's trying to get around the left-hand side, and he's going to be drilled in the backfield by Jack Strassnyder.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior Parker Spiegel. Parker, Mustangs had a tough loss tonight versus rival PV. Mustangs have to wait until Sunday to find out if you make the playoffs. What's your thoughts on going forward?
Well, hopefully we're going to make the playoffs. I think we will. We got a lot of good guys we're going to get back. Kingston was playing this game. He's great. Keel was playing this game. Barrett's going to come back. We got a ton of guys. I think we could have won this game. All games are winnable. I think we can go far.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior Will Daniel. Will, Mustangs had a tough loss tonight. Overall, really good season. Hopefully that resume will be good enough for CIF. You'll find out Sunday. What's your thoughts on this Mustang season and going forward?
I think we had a really good season. Overall, the team has worked together pretty well. I think we have a very good chance of getting in the playoffs. And this game was tough. We fought hard, but I think the line did well, even though we lost a player. And I think we did our job, but sometimes we slipped up. But it's a tough game.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior Ben Martin. Ben, Mustangs came up a little bit shy on the scoreboard versus rival Palos Verdes. Overall, the Mustangs have a really good resume, but it's going to be up to CIF to see if you guys are going to make it in the playoffs. What's your thoughts on that and possibly making it in?
Yeah, on the game, I mean, we all fought so hard. It just scored and go our way. You know how everybody knows how it is. It's just football, Tomorrow we're going to watch some film, we're going to hit a lift, and then we're going to forget about it and move on to playoffs, which I hope to God we make it and go as far as we can and fight as hard as we can, and because we have such a good brotherhood here, and there's a flame that's yet to ignite.
It's Jeremy Sadowski with senior Luke Meeker. Luke, Mustangs came up a little bit short tonight. Overall, Mustangs have a good case to make it into the playoffs. What's your thoughts on making it into CIF?
I think we're for sure in there. As of now, fingers crossed. Anything could happen, but I think we are in there. This is a tough loss. I think, especially the seniors bummed out on this one. But the boys, we all know one thing we can never lose is each other. So that's we're going to bond together, pull this one through, and just keep trucking through. And we're going to keep winning. Just like the team 2 years ago, they started 0-7, went all the way to the championship. So we're going to replicate that, but win this time. Yeah.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior Liam Meeker. Liam, Mustangs put up an impressive resume this season. It's up to CIF to see if you make it into the playoffs. What's your thoughts on moving forward if you do?
I think we're going to drop this season out of our system, and when we get into the playoffs, we'll be 0-0. And I think you're going to see a whole new team, a whole new dynamic. Practice is going to be different. Guys we're going to be working as hard as we can. We're going to give it everything that we have, because we know that we have a CIF team in us, and that's how I feel.
Mustang football highlights. Mustang football highlights.
Trips right. Mustangs in shotgun. Liam Meeker back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the middle. He's got a man. That's Kingston Davies. And he's going to go all the way to the house for a 59-yard Mustangs touchdown. Gino Hills in shotgun. Running back motion left. Modine's going to take it himself, and he's going to be wrapped up at the line of scrimmage by Joaquin Wagner Pages. Trips left. Huskies in shotgun. Medine fakes the handoff. He throws it out to the left to Farrell, and he's going to be wrapped up immediately and taken down by a herd of Mustangs led by Jack Strassnyder. Huskies in the pistol. The handoff goes to Jimenez, and he's going to be picked up and thrown down by Magnus Johnson. Trips left. Meeker back to pass. He throws it deep down the left-hand side, and it's complete to Luke Leonard, and he's going to pick up 22 yards and a Mustang first down. Huskies in the pistol. Medine back to pass. He throws it down the left-hand side, and that's going to be intercepted. That's Barrett Ryan. He's working his way across the field. He gets a great block by Luke Meeker, and Barrett Ryan's going to go all the way for a pick six for the Mustang defense. Trips left. Mustangs in the pistol. Meeker fakes the handoff. He rolls to the right. He throws it down the sideline. He's got a man. That's Kingston Davies. And he gets a great block by Luke Leonard. And Davies is going to go all the way for his second touchdown. This time from 75 yards out. Trips right. Mustangs in shotgun. Huskies showing blitz. Meeker takes the snap. He's back to pass. Here comes the rush by the Huskies. Meeker's going to take it himself up the middle, and he's going to fight forward for a Mustang first down. Trips right. Liam Meeker back to pass. He throws it over the middle and completes it to Luke Meeker, and he gets down to the 5-yard line. Good for 25 yards. First down and goal, Mustangs. Mustangs in the eye. Liam Meeker leaps over the pile, and Joaquin Wagner Baguez pushes him into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. Mustangs in an offset right eye formation. Meeker fakes the handoff. It's a pitch back to the end around, and Davies makes a nifty move to avoid the defender and get into the end zone for his third touchdown of the night. Huskies in the pistol. The handoff goes to Jimenez, and he's going to be wrapped up and driven back by Luke Meeker. Trips left. Mustangs in shotgun. Meeker back to pass. He rolls to his right. He's looking downfield. He throws it and finds Luke Leonard. Good for 30 yards and a Mustang first down.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior captain Keel Hall. Keel, Mustangs finished off a good season here. Tough loss. Never gave up this whole season long. What's your advice for the young Mustangs coming up in the program?
I mean, my advice for the younger guys is, you got to work hard. You got to really want it, which I think all the younger guys do. So I hope they continue to work hard and put in all that dedication, hard work, and the countless hours that they need to if they want to win.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior captain Joaquin Wagner Baguez. Joaquin, Mustangs fought through this season till the end. What's your advice for the young Mustangs coming up?
Just always keep moving forward. There's going to be hard times. There's going to be rough times. There's going to be times you want to quit, but you just got to keep moving forward. because the grass is always going to be greener on the other side. You just got to keep moving. Just keep going until you can't no more.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior captain Liam Meeker. Liam, Mustangs never gave up this whole season long. What's your advice to the young Mustangs coming up?
I love this group. We have such a bond together, and I think that bond will never leave each other. I think we'll always be together. I mean, just cherish the moments. I mean, look around every once in a while, because you know these moments they're hard to come by with such a special group, and be grateful. And just shout out to the unsung heroes of the team, man, the scout guys who never got the credit on the field, but really held us down, and they were our rock through practice, just giving us looks every week, and that's really what made this team who it was. It was everyone, not just the guys on the field. Work as hard as you can, get into the weight room as early as you can, get big, get strong, get fast, and then just take in everything these coaches are telling you. Man, we have the smartest coaching staff. And yeah, I'm just so grateful for the 4 years I had here, and I'm so thankful, and all the glory to God. Thank you.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior captain Brady Nuthall. Brady, you had a tough senior season, but you were always there supporting your teammates all the way through. What's your advice for the young Mustangs coming up in the program?
Appreciate it. It can get taken away at any moment. I know I definitely didn't think about that. Buy in, listen to what the coaches say, and work hard, and you'll earn a spot.